Welcome, listeners. Soon it will be time for this podcast to come out of its chrysalis, transformed into a glorious new form. Here's what's going to happen. 1. The format is changing. Instead of focusing on short stories alone, I'll be presenting short stories, novellas, and perhaps even novels. This will be written by me, and they will come out when they come out. Working to a deadline was stressful, and I need to reduce the stress in my life. You'll receive a bunch of episodes and then a hiatus while I write the next season. The podcast will be closed to submissions for the foreseeable future. To some extent, this is a reversion to the way the podcast worked when it first opened. But I think you'll see that I've learned a lot in the meantime. 2. The focus is changing. For most of the content, you'll need to be a supporter of the Patreon campaign. On the free public podcast, you'll get teaser chapters and short stories. The $1 level of the podcast will get short stories and first chapters and access to the Novellas Erotica archives. The $3 level will also get full novellas and novels. The $5 level will also get bonus material such as narration bloopers and reactions. 3. The branding is changing. The podcast and Patreon campaign will now be Novellas Read presents AudioThrust, or just AudioThrust. The change will be automatic. You don't need to subscribe to a new feed, and you don't need to follow a new Patreon campaign. I'm transforming the existing ones. 4. The team is changing. I'm enlisting the marvelous Vivienne Ferrari as my go-to narrator, and I've got an audio editor and sound designer to handle the editing grunt work. These are my co-equal partners in this new venture. With the current plan, AudioThrust will be emerging and spreading its wings in the first quarter of 2025. Happy New Year, and listen hard.